Alright, it's live stream demo drop time, peoples. We haven't done this in a while. It's been, I think I had a week off. Feels like forever. But, gosh, yeah, lots happened. I've been really sick. I'm now miraculously better, almost. My God, if anyone is into Formula One like I am, your brain would have exploded watching the final race. And I'm sure, like, most of the world sort of has heard about the controversy. My God, it was insane. I love Formula One. I actually was kind of happy with the result. My God, there's going to be court cases, etc. But guys, demo drop. Send me your music. Yeah, I'm going to review your demos. Pretty simple. So let's get into it very soon. Ooh, yeah. Yes, bro, send it very fast because your track's actually up first, bro. So send me a new link really quick. I am excellent, people. I see you there in the comments. think we're due for a new show opener. Maybe we can make that our holiday challenge. I've been super busy. I know I was going to do a Discord set. Oh no. Yeah, what's up guys and girls and beautiful humans? We're back for another live stream demo drop. So last week I was busy. And all of this week I've been sick. I got the bloody the booster injection for this corona stuff. And man, it hit me on my ass hard. Yeah, night sweats, cold shivers, headaches, muscle pain. All that's finished, which is awesome. But today I have a huge rash all over my body. So awesome. I put a photo on Discord if anyone wants to go check that out, but not really. All right, let's get straight into it. So we're starting off with complaints. This is complaint and knocked. And the track is called Fight Music High Tamed. So let's give it a roll. I know it's heavy. Thanks for the warning. Man, honestly speaking, it's a really nice track. What I'm going to recommend, maybe, and it's not like a criticism, but it's maybe something for you to try out for future tracks. Thank you for the donation, Mr. Wilson Serrano. I'll get to your track next, my friend. Complaint. So, with this heavy style of trap music, it's like there's never how do I explain it? Like, you have this really consistent and correct pattern of music production for making this style of music, try something different where like you are like the master in my brain. You are the master of like having these awesome stop start moments in your tracks. Perhaps you could litter in between somehow like some part of the melody, like the sort of outro melody is like really nice, like really like chill mellow with piano. If you could somehow implement some kind of melody into the drop. Do 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 do. Something like that. I don't know, like it's just the music you produce is so consistently strong that it's like I always struggle to find things to tell you to improve on because it's already so good, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to think of like giving you some inspiration to try something else. You might try it, it might sound terrible, you know, but it's worth trying. I don't know. My goal here helping you guys out is not really to inflate you guys and make you like tell you you're all amazing when you're not, but I'm here to like inspire ideas, guys, and like boost creativity, boost confidence, and making people, you know, feel better about themselves. So I don't know, man, try and maybe you could have some like melodic hybrid trap. I don't know, like you're the man, bro. So try and work something out. I don't know where I'm going with that. Wilson. All right, let's have a listen to YOLO version 5. You've been busy, brother. YOLO version 5 original mix. Let's have a listen. Also, if you're tuning in on YouTube, smash that like button, my friends. There's 8 of you online. How are we going for Twitch? We got a couple of people on Twitch. Hello, Twitchies. Twitter, I never know. Facebook, we have a couple on Facebook as well. Welcome across all platforms, peoples. Good intro, Wilson. I see this is 7 minutes, so I'm going to assume this is like a finished track. Hey, Matthias. Work on the automations, especially on the drum track, Wilson. I honestly, I do hear automations on your drum tracks, but they're always quite fast, sort of just something fades away. But this has had a long, sustained automation coming through, and good, like there's like tension building in the track, which is quite nice as well. and I love the fact that your melody is like, it's like a 16 bar melody. So like the story being told in the melody is quite a long one, which is good because most of your tracks are sort of like an eight bar melody, so it's a constant loop. But this is like much deeper, like musically speaking, so nicely done, man. And also very nice sound design. You've got like your signature trance sort of synths, but you also have like these other sounds that are a bit more poignant, a bit sharper, and it gives like a lot more attack to the sound. So it's, I would say this sounds a lot more like aggressive compared to your other trance tracks. Man, really nice. I won't listen to the outro because it's quite a like extended mix. Man, as I mentioned, melody is very good. The other thing you have done, which maybe not everyone's picked up on, is how much sort of width you've given some elements and not others. So your kick is very like strong, straight through the center. And then you have your sort of arpeggiated leads are sort of doing their own things in unison and panned to either side of the listener, so it like really gives like a surrounding experience. I don't know what you've done with the drum track on this specific song, but I really like it. So what I can hear is all your kicks and all your snares are in key, which is very, very nice. And just like the drum patterns you have are like really like clean and tight. I love this one here. You got the really subtle snare that comes in. There's a lot of detail in this too, man. So I don't know if you need to add anything else to this. It's pretty much ready to go. So this could be your one of your first releases for next year. Are you doing one release every 2 months, I think, next year? This could be good for February if you don't have anything lined up. This one's pretty good to go. Wow, man, really nice. I can't recommend anything else at the moment. This is a to me this feels finished because yeah, you've got the full extended edit. So very nice job, man. It's mixed quite nice. The overall volume's quite good as well. Yeah, you don't really have to get it mastered at all because it's quite good. But if anyone, this leads me on to my next point. If anyone's interested in getting a track professionally mixed and professionally mastered by sound engineers, you guys can send it to a label that I work for, Lifted Global. There's 3 professionally trained audio technicians that work there. They will mix and master your tracks and get them sounding good. Addy Musics, I saw you in the chat earlier, my friend. I got our final master back just yesterday. My God, it sounds amazing. There's one thing I'm going to change and then I'll send it through to you, my friend. But guys, if anyone's interested in a mixmaster service, here we go. So yeah, lifted.com/mastering. Send it to the team there, guys, and they'll look after you. Tell them Steve sent you. They might give you a sweet, sweet deal. Pretty good, pretty good stream so far. Let's keep going with Rockgas. No stopping it. Let's have a listen.
No stopping it. 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 No stopping it.
Nice little track, Rockgas, yeah. No stopping it. Not really lo-fi. I would say it's more like, you know, like tech house or underground tech house or something like that. Neat little track, man. I think the bass line you have, it's strong in terms of volume, but not in terms of frequency. So throw an EQ band on that bass line and boost a bit of the sub bass, especially. And then you can bring that bass line overall down in volume a little bit because the frequency boost will naturally make it louder. So you need to drag it down a bit. Then what you can do on your master channel is you can add a few things to make your overall track a little louder. Because I don't know if you guys thought that was a little quiet in your headphones or on your speakers. But that's the production of the track. So if a track is extremely low, I will boost the volume here, but I just kept it how it was for this track just so that you could see as you watch this stream that your track comparatively to others is quiet. So make sure you give it some boost in the master channel. But neat little track, my friend. All right, Music's 3. No, wait, what just happened? Music's 3. Please tell me how this is skip studies for this time. Okay, time. Music's 3. Let's have a listen. This track actually has the opposite issue. There's too much sub bass coming through. Okay, music's 3, my friend. I liked the intro and the build up, and then when we got to your sort of drop, the big moment in your song, it just felt a little like it didn't have the energy, right? And that's because it's what it sounds like is you don't have any sidechain on all your elements. So every single element you put in, even like a hi-hat that makes the tis 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 sound, even an element like that has bass frequencies and sub bass frequencies. I know that sounds crazy, right? But what you need to do is put an EQ on every single element and make sure you bring out the sub frequencies that like kill off the sub frequencies that you don't need. So things like hi-hats, snare drums, keyboards, and things like that. Make sure they have no sub bass frequencies. Then what you'll find is you might hear people say that, and I was guilty of this often, is people might say that your track sounds muddy or it sounds muffled. That's because there's too many bass frequencies fighting for space. And then instead of something being like, I'm the best bass line here, they're trying to be the best bass line, but there's all this other stuff sitting on top of it, and it's sort of being crushed down and can't produce its full sound. So go through, EQ some elements, and make sure you get rid of those sub bass frequencies in the channels that don't need it. Obviously, keep it in your bass line and your kick drum. The other thing you have to do is add some sidechain compression to elements as well, especially your bass line, because what happens is when your bass line plays with your kick, we can barely hear them both because this just sounds a bit like a bit muffled down there because nothing has its own space to sort of produce the sound. So I would say they're easy to update and to fix. And once you do this, your track will sound so much cleaner, and all the elements that you've spent putting hours and hours and hours into will be able to hear in your track. So just take the time with some EQing and some compression, some side chaining. And yeah, you'll have a nice clean track. Let's keep listening. Yeah, so music's 3. Overall, the idea is there. It's now time to like polish it off. So keep working on it, keep going. Or you can easily just sort of keep this track off to the side if you want and just keep making other songs. With every single song, you'll learn something new, and you will progress, and you'll get better and better with each song. So also with the kick sample that you have selected, you have it what's called a tonal kick. So your kick is kind of going like dum 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 instead of just going like dut 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 dut. So what it looks like as a waveform is it looks like your kick has it's like this, and it goes really long like this. What you need to do is find a kick that's really short, that's kind of like dit and stops really short. Then you'll have a lot more sort of sound that can be produced, because at the moment everything's being taken over by the kick. So if you imagine that this box that I'm sitting in is one beat, right? If you have a bass sample that starts here and it has the huge tail that goes all the way to the end, it's just going to be going boom, 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 the whole track, right? And that's sort of what's happening with your track, and I'm just over exaggerating a bit to make it clear for you. If you pick a shorter kick that kind of just goes like this, you've got the rest of this space, oh my gosh, for everything else to sort of come through and produce sound. Okay, so just some really simple things to update, my friend, and yeah, you have a neat little track there. All right, Critison, let's have a listen to Nephalem and Critison. Here we go. New logo again, Critison. Boom. Nice, man. Bro, this is a nice track because you've stepped away from your sort of dubstep sounds. And you've now produced like a drum and bass track. So not sure how many drum and bass tracks you have produced personally. This is the first one I've heard from you, and I'm telling you, man, it's very, very good. Comparatively speaking to your dubstep stuff, which often, well, recently it sounds a lot better, but in the past it's always sounded lost and a bit disjointed. This being the first drum and bass track I've heard from you, definitely has much more structure and continuity, and it's telling a consistent story. Often your dubstep tracks are a little like lost, and it sounds like, oh, I just put this section here, this section here, this section here. This sounds like the whole track sort of lives together. So really, really nice work. Yeah, man, really good, really good. Good work on the automations as well. You've got a few good like stop starts and some really good drum fills in between the track as well, which keeps it interesting and exciting for the listener. So like, really nice, man. Critison stepping up his game and venturing into the drum and bass world. Really nice, man. Really, really, really. I'm surprised. Keep up the good work. All right, Diane Abanash, Bowl 4. Some. Let's have a listen. Diane Abanash remix. Here we go.
Nur eins.
Straight after this ad.
편히 섰은 것도 잘못인가요? 내 차가운 도시의 따뜻한 여잔들 그냥 좋아한단 말도 안 되는가요? 솔직하게 난 말하고 싶어요. 사라져 아니 사라지지 마. 내 맘을 보여줘 아니 보여주지 마. 하루 종일 머릿속에 네 미소만 우리 그냥 한번 만나볼래요.
Yeah, bro, I got a copyright track from our own track. I'd uploaded it as a demo in a private link to send to labels, and it got copyrighted, even though it was private. Anyway, Diane Abinash, so far so good, man. I just read the comments here that it's your favorite K-pop track that you've remixed, so really, really nice. I'm just gonna skip back a bit so we get the full picture up. Nice, man.
그냥 좋아한단 말도 안 되는 거요 솔직하게 난뭘 하고 싶어요 사라져 아니 사라지지 마내 맘을 보여줘 아니 보여주지 마 하루 종일 머릿속에 네 미소만 우리 그냥 한번 만나볼래요
You definitely have the space here. So, man, it's really good. Really good in terms of like sound design and production from your standards. Very, very high, man. You've improved massively. I haven't seen a demo from you from a while, man. Week 70 and then before that week 48. So, my friend, smashing it. Really nice, man. Really nice. I can hear you working a lot on your sound. There's definitely space and the opportunity to add another melody. So maybe when they're singing and they stop, they sort of pause to take a breath, you could add in a small subtle counter melody or have something that's just sort of ding donging in the background, like dun 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 dun, something like that.
나 오늘부터 너를 썸을 한번 타볼 거야 매일매일 내게 전화도 할 거야 백바로 못 먹는 나를 달리더라도 너랑 맛있는 걸 먹으러 다닐 거야 사람은 이렇게 생기는 게 아니겠어 어쩌면 내 맘의 반쪽을 내게 걸어본 건데 나는 오늘도 내게 잘 것만 같아도 난 한 번 더 너에게 다시 달려가 볼 거야 나 오늘부터 너랑 썸을 한번 타볼 거야 매일매일 내게 전화도 할 거야 매운 건 못 먹는 나를 달리더라도 너랑 맛있는 걸 먹으러 다닐 나도 그처럼 좋아요 좀 눌러줘 나도 너랑 말 좀 할 수 있게 해줘
Really nice, man. What I recommend is with your drop lead, I would definitely duplicate it once more, select everything, shift it down an octave, because your drop lead, it's this really nice sort of saw sound, like the Elenium sound, right? A few people mentioned it already, but it's sort of constrained to the sort of mid frequencies, so you need to give it some like balls, bro. Like yeah, sub bass frequencies, man. Get them in there and this drop will be nice. Really, really nice. Overall loudness, so throw some things on your master, some saturation, some OTT, some whatever you think. Plenty of tutorials to help you with like a basic master chain. If you would like some assistance with mastering, feel free to send it to the guys at Lifted Global. So the record label I work for, they offer mix mastering services. I actually had a track of a collab with myself and Addy Musics. We got mastered by the guys there at Lifted, and my God, it sounds insane. Yes, there we go. liftedglobal.com/mastering. All right, let's push on. We have a track from Vikash Molman. And welcome to the program, my friend. Guys, we have a new person submitting. So if you are at a laptop, go ahead and give this lovely person a follow. I just added them to the chat. Open them up in a new tab, give them a follow. Let's have a listen to Mystical 2021. And then, I don't know, do I pronounce Love Hard or I just make the symbol? Let's have a listen.
Hör die Welt bedeutsamer.
So Vikash, make sure, my friend, that you join up the Discord community. Oh, the hot link is not working. Give me a second. Yeah, it's basically an online community where we all hang out. You can ask for advice. You can collab with others. I just added a link in the chat. Also, Vikash, if you're watching this back on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and there's one other thing. What was the other thing? I forget. Oh yeah, if you're watching it back on YouTube, the Discord link is down in the sort of in the comments section of this video as well. All right, let's go. Your bass line, you only have a sub bass at the moment, so make sure you duplicate your bass line and then shift it into the sort of mid frequency. So you can do that easily. Just duplicate the bass line that you already have and just shift it up 1 octave on the piano roll, and that will sort of fix that problem for you. Also, just it's always important, guys, before you build a full track, just double check that everything sounds correct. So Vikash, I'm detecting some like disharmonics, which means like the notes you're playing in your melody are sort of not in key with your bass line, especially your first bass note. So you have like the bass line rotating through 4 notes. The first note is pitched too high. So you need to bring it down maybe 2 or 3 keys on the piano. Then it will be in key with the rest of your track, okay? Also, my friend, I'm going to skip through it a little bit because we have a lot of people waiting and I don't have much more time. But man, so far so good. I'm going to click on your profile as well and just have a look around, and I'll see if there's anything I can give you advice on to help you improve and get a few more followers. You're 168. Let's see if we can get you to like 200 by the end of the year. That would be cool. Going to pull this down so the snare's a little too loud in this section, but overall, like you're grasping the idea of sound production quite nicely. I'm just going to keep this down low, right? I can still hear the bass lines out of key, that first note. My friend, so your Facebook link is broken, right? You also have this nice big juicy section, right? That is called where is it? Edit. Big box called bio, my friend. Make sure you add some information to your bio so I can see your name, Vikash Molman. Maybe that's a stage name, maybe that's your real name. I see you're from Heerenveen in Netherlands. That's awesome, my friend. Give us a little bit more than a love heart in your bio though, my friend. Let us know what artists you're into, you know, who you aspire to be. If you're already a DJ or if you're just a producer, you know, like let us know a little bit about yourself. I can see you've been producing tracks for, wow, you've produced for a little while now. Nice. So probably you are like a Corona producer, like what I like to call you guys. You sort of picked up this passion during Corona when there was nothing to do. So nicely done. And I see you're producing a lot of music. 23 hours ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 5 days ago. So nice, man. You're pumping out music fast, which is the best way to learn. With each track you get better and better, stronger and stronger, and man, just keep going, keep making music. Join the Discord community. It's free to join. You can meet other DJs, meet other producers, you can meet vocalists, radio shows, Spotify playlists, things like that. Free to join, why not? Thanks, my friend. All right, Vision Dream. Let's have a listen to Vision Dream, also another new submitter. So welcome, my friend. Same advice to you. So Vision Dream, I'm not going to go through everything I said, but if you just go back one song to the start and listen to everything I said about new members, yeah, take that advice. Also, my friend, give us a bit more information. Let us know where you're from. Link all your socials here, so your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube channel, things like that. Let us know a little bit about yourself, who inspires you, blah, 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 because we want to get to know you, because we potentially want to collaborate with you. We may want to book you as a live DJ or a music production teacher, you know? So let us know a little bit about you. Here we go. Deluxe by Vision Dream. Man, not too bad. So, Criticism, nice, man. I see you've started a second channel. That's fine. That's fine. Your build-ups, right? You can add a very simple technique to create a bit more tension, right? And it's very simple. Where was it? Here. Right, here. Right. So you sort of keep repeating the same note, dun, 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 for the build-up, which is fine, right? No problem at all. But, right, if you have one note like that, add a pitch bend to it so it goes dun, because then everyone's like, oh, here we go, and then it busts into your drop. If you incorporate that simple trick into like all your productions, you will have such a like a better build up for the moment. Like you almost have it. So you have this sort of sustained note, and like you have the drums and they sort of build up and then it happens. But if you just add that simple pitch bend as well, it's just another element that will take your track to next level awesome. Also, I think I've heard this one before, something very similar. So it's sounding good, man. Keep it up. And yeah, hope you are well, my friend. Hypothermite, we meet again, my friend. Jeez, we haven't spoken in a while. So first time submitting. So first time you submitted was 6 months ago. And then, yeah, you were there for my 50th live stream and number 62. So good to have you back again, my friend, for demo drop. What are we, 73, 74? I don't know. All right, new big room track, but it's unmastered. Well, who cares? Let's have a listen. It's all just, this is meant to be a demo drop, so they don't have to be mastered. So let's have a listen and enjoy. New big room track, but it's unmastered by Hypothermite. Nice, nice, nice. I'm glad that it did that dun 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 dun, because I was gonna say like it's a good melody, but it's very like dun 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 dun. But then you added something different there. It was just good. Like that's what it needed. So really, really nice. Sorry that I interrupted it there, but I was listening. I'm like, okay, another like it's a good melody, but and then I was like, ah, there it is. So really nice. That noise was my computer, not the song. Freestyle. Man, I really dig the sound and I dig the melody, right? It's good. Man, you remind me of another song. I'm not sure if it's yours. It goes like dun 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 dun. Let me find it. Dun 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 dun. Because it's wow. Dun, 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 dun. Pressure. Raise the blood pressure. Dun, 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 dun. This one. Okay, it's not you, but man, it's. I thought it was. Man, don't cry in the comments, bro. It's a compliment. This track, man, I love this track by Wicked Violate and Sanks. It's called Magma. Hang on, I type it in the comments, and you can go listen to it after. Right? Wicked Oh man, God, you guys need to come up with more basic names. Sanks. Yeah, man, go listen to that track. It gave me vibes of that track. The energy, right? The energy that they have in that track is what you can achieve once your song is mastered. So at the moment, it's good, it's catchy, but it lacks that sort of dynamic punch, right? So you've written it's unmastered, which is fine because you already have got the track to such a level that now you can like pump it up, you know? So, man, I really like it. Before you get it mastered though, play around with some automation. So I did hear you had some automations with things coming in and out, but don't forget to pan elements to the left and right. You can automate some elements to sort of swing around the listener's ears, and it just gives your music a bit of three-dimensionality. Oh, what a word. I thought I was going to get that wrong. Yeah, man, nice track. Good to have you back. And yeah, stick around. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. Yeah, cool. All right, we are pushing on because time is getting away from us, people. And yeah, we don't have much time. So I just need to quickly copy that to my list. And let's continue with Kazilo. Kazilo, Maui bass. So let's have a listen. Kazilo in the house. Put your hands up. Watch out for this. Watch out for this. Thank you, bro. I love you too. Drop. really nice, man. I could be wrong, but I think I reviewed this on the Lifted Global demo drop. If not, I think I did. But anyway, yeah, Moai bass. I remember. I just said Maori bass, but it's Moai bass. Man, so similar feedback to the stream I did 2 weeks ago. It gives me like massive major laser vibes. And I think like everyone in the comments loves it too. Yeah, just the sound design is good, so everything sounds like it fits together, but you definitely have a chance to sort of play around with a bit more of the sort of stereo field, so everything's sort of very in the middle in this mix. You have some cool percussions like dun 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 dun. So like you got good movement, good swing on the sort of the intonation of your percussion, but you can add really small elements. So like you have some elements that are panned. So like you have your sort of like your padded sort of snare drum that's sort of shifted slightly to the left, and then you when you integrate the hi-hats, they're integrated a little bit to the right, but you can sort of slowly sweep them left and right, have a wood block or a cowbell or something come in and really like bop, 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 like really give it a bit more groove, like in the percussion section. But man, overall, like read the comments above as well. People are loving that, so stick with that sort of formula for future music because people are loving it, man. So, all right, let's push on. We are running out of time. DJ EJ in the house. Let's have a listen. RK2, like that. My new name, Artistic RK2 for 2022. Okay, let's have a listen. I'm gonna be honest, I was so excited for that and I was slightly disappointed, but only for one thing, right? So you had the introduction sort of all centered around one note. So the note it's probably C, but then when the drop happens, it's like it's slight disconnect between the intro and the drop. But that's me being very critical. Like tonight's stream has been like quite, I would say, like high quality. So it's like the only thing I'm picking on at the moment, right? Let's go. Let's have a listen. As well, your should be a bit more like it should be like pitched down a bit to sit with the rest of the track in terms of pitch. yeah, I agree with Wilson. It's a good idea, right? There's just a few tiny things wrong with it in terms of key and pitch, right? But very easy to fix. You shift a few MIDI notes around and it's good as gold, right? The good thing you have here is like energy, right? So like you have elements in the track and sections in the track where it's very sort of mellow, but there's suspense in the air. Like you know something's coming, and then it comes, and you're like, oh my god, it's here, right? And it's good high energy. The way you've laid out your notes in the piano roll is good because it creates like it creates like a sort of movement, not only within the music but within a person's like ears and listening. And not everyone can do that, man. So like keep like pushing, keep thinking of cool things to do. You could definitely try a little bit more in terms of automation. So just have a filter that slowly releases, or you could maybe apply some a trick I like to do is in a build up. So when things are building up, what I have on some channels is I just put a bit of overdrive on, but like filtered at about maybe 30%. And then what I do is I just automate the application of that 30%. So as it's getting nearer to the drop, the sound changes a little bit, gets a little bit more aggressive. And then I fully automate it out just before the drop happens. Or another thing you can do is do it the opposite way, where you have it with a little bit of aggression at the start of the build up, and then you slowly strip the aggression away. So maybe you can implement those little things, and yeah, maybe your next track is bigger, better, stronger, faster. Wait, harder, better, faster, stronger, whatever. Daft Punk. Cool, man. Thank you for submitting. We're pushing on to Element Y, Power, full version. Let's have a listen. Nice. We did hear this one 2 weeks ago, but this is the sort of extended edit. And man, it's sounding nice, sounding clean, sounding loud, sounding full. So really, really nice. I actually don't remember the feedback I gave you for 2 weeks ago, but I'll just re-give some feedback on this one. Let's go. add a melody above the melody you already have. So it can be sort of some high pads or some sort of ambience above. Sort of a great artist to listen to that does that perfectly is Porter Robinson. So he sort of creates these huge, especially like his older stuff in like 2014, 2015. He used to have these huge, like, wow, like big room style drops, but there were always these like really nice, beautiful pads that would happen over the top. Wow. I guess the track is called Power, and it's good, man. The power in that track is strong. The sound, I honestly I don't remember from 2 weeks ago, but I would have commented if the sound was too thin or didn't sound like it had enough bass or mids or highs or anything like that. This sounds quite nicely mixed, so I'm not sure if you did anything to the track, but if you have, it sounds much, much better. The melody, I will admit, the melody gets a bit repetitive towards the end of the track, so perhaps you could add in, like I suggested, like a counter melody or another something else that comes in for the listener, so they just have something new to sort of continue on with for the track. Overall, nice. Oh, the melons are still dancing. Sorry, let's turn you off and let's move on to Yash. Yash, please. Yash. All right, new demo, full version. Let's have a listen. Yash. So Yash, something's sounding a little bit off again, my friend, and it's you have some sort of disharmonics, right? With something's not hitting right, okay? So what I'm going to recommend you do, my friend, there's a really quick way to sort of fix these issues, right? So I'm going to show you, I think I showed this maybe 10 or 12 streams ago, right? There's a website called Hook Theory, right? If you go to this tab, Resources, then there's a menu here called Theory Tab Database. You can go in here, you can search many songs, right? I always go for Heads Will Roll. Dun, 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 dun. Right, and so let's have a listen to this, right? Oh, why can't we hear anything? Hang on. What's going on? Da-da-da-dun. I'm not hearing anything. All right, let's try this. Okay, so it seems like their piano generator is offline a bit. Oh, it says I have no connection. Huh? Says I have no connection? I'm still online, right? You guys can hear me? Oh, gosh. I hope this doesn't take long to fix, but okay, so my point being, right, you can pick any song you like, right? So Heads Will Roll, that's like dun 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 dun, right? And it tells you all the chords that it plays. So you have here E, D sharp, G sharp major, E, D sharp, G sharp major, right? And then you have like a different sort of alternation here for the other back end. What you can do instantly, right? Instead of sort of copying the exact chords and the exact sort of positioning of the chords, you can take, for example, just these first 4 bars. So you have E, G sharp. Let's see if I can highlight it. Nope. So you sort of, yeah, so E, D sharp, G sharp major, E, D sharp, G sharp major, right? Just focus on those 4 notes, those 4 keys or chords. If you don't want it to sound exactly like the original of Heads Will Roll, you can click on this scale key here and you can change the key instantly. You can just make it in the C scale and it will update all the chords for you, right? Then what you can do, if you don't know how to play those chords or input them into your music production software, you can just go to a second website, right? And this is what I do because I don't really know how to create like A sharp major. I've got no idea. So let's go here. We've got this little A and then this tiny little B next to it. So this is a website just called pianochord.org. Very, very simple. And you basically go through and match up the numbers here. So you got AB. So here, click AB. And then we just want AB, the normal one. And it tells you, it shows you what to put in on your piano roll, right? And then you guessed it, you go again. So we have here G. So then you go over here and you click on G. And then you just click on G. And it tells you what to play. And you can just do that, so on, for all the chords you want. And then you know the chords you're putting into your DAW, they are all in the same key and the same chord progression because it's already from a released track, okay? So use that technique for your next song. And really, I hope that the next track you send me sounds really melodically nice, okay? Everything sounds in key, everything sounds good because you're sending in music often, right? And we always have the same problem. There's something always not in the correct key. And this isn't a bad thing, right? I was producing music for maybe 4 years before I actually started taking it seriously. Actually, probably like 8 years. And I never knew that I was creating things out of key because I couldn't hear it. I hadn't trained my ears to hear it yet. It's nothing bad. It's just one day you will go, oh, you know? So don't feel bad or discouraged or embarrassed or whatever because everyone's at different levels. You've had this like extra tutorial, right? And you'll be taking extra notice because I'm talking to you and your song's on the screen, right? So you will probably absorb this information the best and you'll learn from it the most. So I hope that helps you, my friend. I'm not going to listen to the rest of your song because I want to hear some new stuff from you next week or the week after. And yeah, hopefully you use the technique that I just showed you, okay? Alrighty, we are pushing on to just music. Sorry that I am sensitive, work in progress, no problem. Also a new submitter, I'm going to follow you back. I'm going to check out your profile, see if there's anything we can update for you to get you more attractive to other producers, record labels, nightclubs, etc. Hey, I kind of dig that. So I didn't really feel the introduction. Like I didn't feel it. Like it just lacked a bit of something. But the second this bass line kicked in, I really felt that, right? The doom, boom, boom. Your bass line was mixed very, very nice, right? The thing that was a little bit, let's say, oversampled, and I know it's just like a work in progress, was that weird sort of like squeaking sound, like the rah, rah, rah. I don't know if it's a dog, like, or a duck being squeezed or something. I don't know. Yeah, but you don't have to use that so often, and just your kick and the doom boom 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 is like a really nice sort of like deep house, bass house track, and then you get a really groovy track, drum track behind it, and then you'd have like a really nice sort of sound there, just with the percussion, the kick, and that bass line you've got. So a lot of potential in this track, you know. Hope that helps and inspires you to continue with that track. Welcome to the community as well, my friend. Just Music. Let us know where you're from, my friend. You have all these sections blank in your SoundCloud profile. Add some socials, add something so people can connect to you. Like someone might have just loved what they heard. They want to know how you created that bass line. Maybe they want to write to you on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or something like that. So, you know, update your profile a little, my friend. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you're watching this back on YouTube, awesome. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and join our Discord community. It's the link is in the description of the video. It's free to join. Come hang out with us, talk about music. Let's do it. All right, guys, I'm getting towards the end. If we should be able to get through all these. I'm going to try my best, but I need to end the stream in about 15 minutes. So if you want to get your track heard, definitely 100% you can hit the donate button on my SoundCloud page, and that will send you to the front of the line. All right, Aryan Jolly, Wake Me With a Kiss. Ooh. Nice, man. You could have that bass line a bit stronger already.
I felt the heat, but never enough. I was waiting till the sky was falling. Held my breath till every single star had a light. Oh my, I never saw it coming. Didn't think you'd wake me with a kiss like this.
Man, this is so nice, man. Really, you make amazing music, bro, all the time. All your tracks are so good. The one thing that's annoying me on this track, not annoying, but the one thing I feel that could be improved with this track, and this track is like so close to like radio quality productions, right? It's just a tiny thing lacking, and it's the drum track, right? What it sounds like, it needs a hi-hat that has more like dynamic, right? So the hi-hat you have, for people who don't know what a hi-hat is, we all know what a hi-hat sample is, right? But what a hi-hat is physically is two cymbals like this, and the drummer puts his foot on a pedal and it closes the hi-hats together, and then when you hit it, it goes like, and when they open it a little bit and hit it, it goes like, the hi-hat sample that you have, it sounds like it's not a drumstick hitting the cymbals. It sounds like it's the drummer just moving his foot up and down. So it's kind of, it's not making a tick, tick, tick sound. It's making like a ching, ching, ching sound. And it doesn't fit the sophistication and the crispness of the track. It sort of makes it sound a bit, I don't know what the word is, but it just doesn't match. It's sort of like, it's like the coach's son on the soccer team. Like all the soccer players are so good, but then there's like one guy who's the coach's son, who's like, he's just there because he's the coach's son, and he's like not real good. That's what your hi-hat is, my friend. Man, but everything else, as per usual, really good sound design. Everything's in key. The vocals are mixed very, very nice. And the overall track has good sort of groove, and like, I would say I'm trying to listen past the drums and just imagine the drums that I would add there. And it's sounding like a really good track. Man, really nice song. I feel like saying like, you know, like you're listening to Hot FM. That was the new track from Ariane Jolly. Wake Me With a Kiss. Okay, now we're off to the news, you know. Man, it really suits the modern radio sound, really. You really have to get your tracks out there, man. You need to find a record label that believes in you and like get your tracks signed, bro. Get them signed, get them out there, because you're making high quality music, man. I've offered to do collabs with you, my friend. So if you want to throw anything my way, we can work on it together, and we can get some tracks signed in 2022. Fire. All right, guys, let's fly. Bismaki, I'm going to go really fast through maybe 3 more tracks, and then I must go, guys. Vinay Superman Bismaki Remix, WA Production Remix Contest. Nice bass line.
Baby, can't believe that you called again. I don't even know you've been in my bed. Drawing all ahead, now I'm out of plan. Maybe what you need is a Superman. Baby, can't believe that you called again. I don't even know you've been in my bed. Drawing all ahead, now I'm out of plan. Maybe what you need is a Superman. Baby, can't believe that you called again. I don't even know you've been in my bed. Drawing all ahead, now I'm out of plan. Maybe what you need is a Superman.
So, Bismaki, sick remix so far, which means good. I feel like your sort of slap sound, the bum 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 bum. I feel like that's like down an octave too far. Let me get to it.
Baby, can't believe that you called again.
That bit, dun 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 dun. I feel like it should be pitched up one octave, so it's like bum 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 bum. Because if it's really far like down in terms of frequency, and there's plenty of space with the vocal and your sort of slap. If it was centered around the sort of mid frequencies, definitely. And then that section of the track will have a bit more punch. That's what I did with Charlie and my collab, the Give Up Your Girl track. The You Make My Heart dun 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 dun. It's like sort of in the mid frequencies and low frequencies. So you could perhaps just duplicate, layer, shift it up an octave, and by layering the sound, it just sounds a bit stronger, you know? Yeah. Nice.
I don't even know you've been in my
It's
bed.
really struggling. It's really struggling to produce those notes down low in the piano roll. You know what I mean? Nice song. Really nice, bro. Really, really nice. All right, Nike, let's get into this. Ice version 2. Here we go. And it's 6 minutes long, so I apologize. I'm going to skip through it because I'm trying to smash through a few more songs before I have to leave. So we are quite low in sort of volume, but let's see. Okay, so overall, okay, here we go. So the track is quite like low in terms of dynamic until the sort of hi-hats come in and fill the higher frequencies. So I would consider bringing everything up a little bit in terms of volume, or just add some effects into your sort of master channel to boost the volume a bit. Add a limiter on there so that the hi-hats don't come in too loud over the top as well. You have a lot of space in the body of this track, so you've got like your hi-hats and things like that, you've got your bass line happening. There's a lot of space in the middle. The only thing that's really occupying it is that sound that's going like dun, so dun, 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 dun. So you could definitely, if you wanted to, integrate like some piano chords as well, just to give the track a bit more sort of stability. It sounds a little bit like I don't know, like not unstable's not the right word because that sounds a bit bad, but like there's a lot happening in the bass frequencies and a lot happening up the top and a lot of space in the middle for you to add a bit more fun. There's a piano there now. Oh, it's gone. There it is. See, I would definitely integrate that piano a little bit more throughout, my friend, just so it gives the track a bit more body, yeah? All right, Adam Zakis, you and I tonight, Unmastered ID, let's have a listen. Boom. I'll be doing one more track, guys, and then everything else will have to wait until next week. Apologies. Chris, I see you there. Alright, I'll go until Chris. And Leafy Beats. No more. You know what? There's only 4 left. Come on. Just what you see on the screen is what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. Leafy Beats and Chab. Thank you for the donation, Mr. Tapia. Oh, what was that? Wait, did I hear that? No? Heard some crunching. Maybe not. So man, nice track overall. The melody's good. I think you need to work on some of the mixing. So I know it's like unmastered and things like that, but you can definitely bring out some more of, especially the bass line. The bass line's very thin, and it's almost like in some parts you can almost not hear it, right? So you've put all the work into sort of building this track. So you need to make sure that we can hear that bass line, brother. So yeah, gets mixing and mastering. We'll get that done. I've mentioned them already twice tonight, or maybe 3 times. We're going to hear it from them for the 4th time. But yeah, if you guys want to have your tracks professionally mastered by professional mixing engineers, send them to Lifted Global. So liftedglobal.com/mastering, and they will make your tracks go from amazing to OMG amazing. Boom. And just out of coincidence, our next track is from Christopher Tapia, who, he's working at Lifted Global as well. So what's up, bro? See you for tomorrow's meeting. What is it, 6 a.m. for my time? No, 7 a.m. my time. Ew, gross. All right, this track's called Fill Me, version 4 from Christopher Tapia. I think. Yeah, we good.
Fill me. 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 Fill me.
Bro, this is good.
Fill me. Fill me. Fill me. Fill me. Fill me.
Nice, bro. I love it.
Fill me. Fill me. Fill me.
Chris, this is really good, man. I'm feeling No Clowns vibes with Complaint and I. Man, really good track. There's definitely some areas that it could get more aggressive, like with more layering. And I mean, if you heard the version I sent Complaint of No Clowns, it was so like, I mean, it wasn't as good as this, but it was like lacking in sort of energy and aggression, and he like turned it up to level 400 pretty quick. Man, yeah, this just needs a couple more layers here and there, and it'll just sound thicker, fatter, fuller, and it'll be like a wall of noise. Really good. Let's keep going. It was so bad.
Fill me. Fill me. Fill me. Fill me. Fill me.
Bro, this is sick. Really. If you're stuck for ideas, let me know. I'll happily collab on you with you. But if it's done and finished, then release it. All right, guys, I'm gonna try and fly through these last three. I really have to go. Hey. All right, DJ Flatman, let's go. I'm gonna skip like crazy, guys, because nice sound design, bro. And it's sounding good. Man, you're oh, we're gonna have a different drop here? No way. I like the switch up, bro. Are we gonna get like a drum and bass drop here or something? Man, I'll be honest, this is very, very good. Like, I feel like by you shifting it down an octave, it might sound funny to you because you're used to creating melodies in very high octaves. But I'm telling you, like, for commercial radio sound and sort of like released music sound, this is more what you should train your ears to sort of accept as normal, because this track sounds very balanced. You have a really, really nice kick and bass line mix, and the melody, it's weird. The melody is like aggressive and happy, and like it's repetitive but not boring. It's like you've done something really nice here. I can't put my finger on it, but man, it's sounding good. Everything is like in key, which is good. Nothing really sounded out of place, and apologies for like rushing through it, but man, you should, whatever you've done with this track, you should continue doing for future tracks. Leafy Beats, any singers or rappers that can do something with this? I don't know, let's find out together, shall we? If not, post it in the Discord, and you can do like I think hashtag singers or hashtag vocalists, or maybe the @ symbol and vocalists, and it will ping everyone that's a vocalist, and they might have a listen and rap on it. I don't wanna be a one-hit wonder. Wait for my mother, tell my brother and my sisters, they come for ya, they come for ya. Just don't wanna be the one that come, but I think to the fun. I wanna see what good beat, bro. And I don't want anybody see me that way. I cannot sing to save myself. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. this, man. Definitely, you need a rapper on this. Definitely something. Definitely not me. Yeah, as I said, drop it in the Discord and just say, hey, are there any @ vocalists that want to rap on this track? And you never know, my friend. All right, Chab, Subtraction, you are the last song for tonight. Extended mix. Let's have a listen, and then we're getting out of here. It is 6 minutes. I'm going to skip. My apologies, my friend. Got some detunement happening.
Time won't slow down because you chose to waste the day. She drove through the darkness, her passion lit the way. With ambitions, they see light by those who do.
Nice, bro. I feel like the drum track is too safe. It's very like boom to chat, boom to chat, boom to chat. If you just started with just the kick, man, just doof, 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 and then you introduce something else, doots, 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 and then just layer it. It's sounding too safe and too like in the box, we would say. So strip it back and layer it and sort of bring in new elements as the track goes on.
Sister, you sick fuck. With ambitions, they see light by those who do. They see.
Oh, looking dude. Ah, from France. Le Français. Bonjour, je m'appelle Steve. Tu t'appelles comment? Hey, ça va? Bonsoir, Chab.
Off your sister, you sick fuck.
Parlez-vous français? Non.
Time won't slow down because you chose to waste the day. She drove through the darkness, her passion lit the way. Hey, shoot kisses. You know, they say there ought to be a law.
I like the vocals you have in here too, like the audio clips are nice.
There is. I think 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 there is. Get off your sister, you sick fuck.
I like this sort of style of production, right? It's very minimal, very basic, but there's a lot of elements that you have here, which is good. One thing that's a little, I would say, repetitive and sounds a little bit disconnected from the rest of the track is the sound, this sound. It's sort of, maybe you could have that sound at the start, but then change it somewhere throughout the track so that it's not happening all throughout the track. That's my only advice for this one. I dig it. I dig the vibe. I dig the groove. I dig everything, man. So nice job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and lovely humans, I have listened to 23 demos tonight. So, hey Siri, can you pick a random number between 1 and 23, please?
A random number between 1 and 23 is 22.
22? So, boom. So, I always draw a random winner each week, and they get a free shout out on my socials. And this week's winner was demo number 22. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our winner is the very attractive young lady, Leafy Beats Production. Yeah, congratulations. I will give you a shout out on my socials right now. That's it. See you next week, my lovely humans. And yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and check out my Instagram story. I did a lot of work today on the pizza shop. Ciao. Ciao, people. I love you all. Nothing really big to report this week. I had the bloody booster injection, so I've been sick as hell since Sunday. Today has been crazy. I woke up with this huge rash all over my body, and it's itchy as shit. So I'm trying not to scratch. Yep. Yeah, as for musical work, I've got a collab with Addy Musics that's nearing completion, a track with Complaints that I'm working on as well, and hopefully a bloody collab with Aryan Jolly. That guy's fire. And Christopher Tapia. I actually really love that sort of tech house track that he had, so let's see what happens. Alright, you sexy people, I'm out of here. Ciao, ciao.